Hello? Hello? We're unmuted? Yeah, we're unmuted.
Here.
Welcome back. All right. Um, as I was finishing the third last work to lock in our highly successful day, both screens flickered and turned black. Like they weren't getting any signal from the computer. It actually said signal not detected. But I could still hear the game in my headphones. So PNG mode is now on because I trying to take a load off the graphics, I guess, because something we've put together is stressing that out. And yeah, we've lost our successful day. But that's why we're just using console commands to fix things like that. Because this is where we are now. So the game is loading up again. I had to hard reset the computer because I couldn't do anything, so I had to power it off and power it back on. Oh boy, it's my stream report from Streamlabs. How'd we do? It's like, damn, a second stream in one day. Look at you go. Is this messing with you guys' watch streaks? Oh, I got 4 streams today. Yay. The Lobotomy Corp playlist is going to be fucking wild. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. I just want to see the end. We're so close. I'm always here, so it doesn't matter. Just you wait, Amajiki. One day, you'll miss a stream. And there'll be an in-joke that you have to have explained to you. And it'll be a weird thing. Like, oh, normally he's in on all the in-jokes. He's in on the in-jokes. All right. Go, main menu. Day 37. New in-joke just dropped. Yay. That's when we're on stream. We're all like, haha, mustard. And everyone just bursts out laughing. You're like, wait, what? Mustard? I don't get it. uh, so, in-jokes are weird things. They just don't make sense sometimes. What you doing there, Jolene? I see where you're sitting. Hey, don't you ignore me. I'm hollering at you across the house. You look like a big black Dorito right now. She's ignoring me so hard. Oh, off she goes. She's looking for somewhere comfy to sit. You were watching Cuckoo play Overwatch. He's playing as Jetpack Cat. Yo, Jetpack Cat. He works really hard at the Overwatch. He's trying to like rank up and like do competitive and all that stuff. That's a level of dedication. I hope Jetpack Cat was both fun and successful for him. There we go. Game has woken up.
Oh, did our EGO get in? Have we spawned in?
Oh yeah, I didn't check that. Do you happen to know what they're called? Or what rank they are?
Not Aleph.
Oh yeah, the suit was all crackly, like the hat.
Yeah, there it is. The
Eye of the Storm. The wearer of this EGO suit is impervious to the expected downpour. Movement speed will be plus 10%. If the wearer is using the weapon for the corresponding ammo, they will be able to perform a special attack that deals higher black damage and makes the target weaker towards black damage. And then Eye of the Storm. It's a little sun. However, this star is missing some pieces to be whole once again. So it does white damage. So if you're wearing the suit, it does white and black. Cool. Very long distance. Very wait, slow 6 to 10. That extra black damage better be good. Otherwise, why would you take such a slow weapon? Special attack is higher black damage and makes it weaker towards black damage.
It's also just a WoW.
It is just a WoW, yeah. Neat. Overwatch, like Marvel Robs is stealing our customers. We need a mascot. Release the cat. Release the cat! Give it a jetpack and a rocket launcher and laser eyes and a shark fin. Wait, that's Jeff the shark. So someone's like, Jeff doesn't have any of that stuff except for the fin. I sincerely worry about doing the course of 10 bars. If the day isn't stable for that long, oh god, we might have to fucking unpack the extra Abnos mod if we're gonna finish this. Alright, let's get in here. Let's unlock our fella. Alright, so there's our evil Rebito. How do I just give myself this stuff for it?
Creature.
Create, sure.
All one word, cake is lie.
Cake is lie.
And then you're going to do 820
820
101 and then insert PO boxes. Space and then
Okay, so it was
do like 200.
5 times 6 for the information, and that was
Or 300.
30, and then another 24. It's 54 for the information, and then another 40 on top of that, so 94. And then the weapon and the suit were like another 3 something. So like 500 boxes. We'll give it guys everything. No? Then we can read its story. What is your deal, evil rabbit? I overshot by about 100. But still, it's there. Alright. Are we back? We are back. Back again. Senpai's back with a brand new crash, and I don't mean crashes in that trash. Alright. Le story. I drank, and then I story. Alright. Let's do this. It curls in the shadow like a forgotten bruise. Its pitch black fur is wrapped in silence. Thick as tar, its hollow eye sockets burning with a ghostly fire. As if scorching through everything, yet scorching nothing at all. Viscous darkness seeped from beneath it, slithering through the containment unit like an unconfessed accusation. Oh, slithering like an unconfessed accusation. That is some wordage. When employees attempted to approach, the ghostly purple flames would flicker faintly, like the waning curve of a smile that had once tried to form. Tuesday, August 11th. Weather, sunny. My desk partner is a quiet guy. His name is redacted. And he's the most annoying person in the whole class. There's so many things about him that are irritating. Even though his family is dirt poor, he still flaunts that expensive looking set of stationery. Every time he borrows something from us, he always wipes it down with a wet wipe over and over before he uses it, like we're filthy or something. And whenever the class votes on whether or not to play ball, he never raises his hand. He's as indecisive as a girl. Rude. Sunday, August 16th, weather sunny. My friends and I decided to prank this jerk Redacted. We'd either force him to raise his hand during hard questions or mess up his precious stationery. But the guy was such a bore. No matter how we messed with him, he never said a word. It totally killed our fun. Saturday, August 22nd, weather cloudy. Today, my friend Zhao told me in a mysterious tone that Redacted acts this way because he has a strange illness called obsessive compulsive disorder. Apparently, people with this condition become extremely obsessed with cleanliness, and it's incurable. Within just a couple of days, the whole class found out about Redacted's illness. Since it's called an illness, it must be contagious. Now everyone dislikes him more. This is becoming very sad. Thursday, August 27th, weather sunny. At dinner tonight, Mom suddenly warned me, stay away from that Redacted kid in your class. I heard his family's deep in debt. His parents ran off, and now he's being raised by some old man. Hanging out with a dirty kid like that with no proper upbringing will only be a bad influence on your grades. Huh, come to think of it, isn't Redacted actually the top student in our class? Monday, September 1st, weather cloudy. I found something super funny. There's a black trash chute in the school hallway, usually locked up tight and only open during weekly trash collection. Redacted is absolutely terrified of it. He holds his breath every time he dumps trash. Ha! I finally found something that scares him. Watching his skinny little body shake like that, he went from being a pest to a trash-fearing coward. Ha. Friday, September 4th, weather overcast. Today, a couple of bold kids in class tricked Redacted by telling him his grandpa was waiting for him at the back school gate. We all know he doesn't have parents. It's always that sickly old man that picks him up. He only ever smiles when he sees his grandpa. That sickly, annoying, irritating kind of smile. So when he went there, they dragged Redacted into the storage room, put a hood on his head, and locked him inside. It was my turn for duty that day. When I opened that door that evening, Redacted walked out silently with his clothes covered in grime and dust. Wednesday, September 9th, weather cloudy. From that day on, Redacted never borrowed or lent anything to anyone again. Perhaps this was his way of rebelling against us. During art class today, I noticed him staring intently at another classmate, Jian's colored pencils. That afternoon, Jian stood in front of the class, accusing Redacted of plotting to steal his pencils. The teacher was so furious over it, she threatened to publicly reprimand him. Jian's righteous indignation seemed like yet another indictment against Redacted. Thursday, September 10th, weather, rain. Redacted actually dared to show up at school today. The principal didn't expel him after all. A boy who usually keeps quiet suddenly stood up and said that Redacted was a thief, demanding that he should be taught a lesson. When he spoke, it was like he'd thrown a stone into the water, like surface tension breaking. The whole class joined in the uproar, all their mouths cursing Redacted. After school, I saw a tall boy drag Redacted into a dilapidated house by the road. Sounds of beating came from inside, but I didn't hear Redacted beg for mercy once. Tuesday, September 16th, weather, rain. Redacted hasn't been to school for several days. He showed up the day before yesterday, but it didn't matter much whether he was there or not. Everyone had already decided he was a thief anyways. Mom said today she knew someone named Redacted in my class was a thief and asked if anything of mine had ever been stolen. She also said Redacted's grandfather had died from some illness and told me I would be transferring schools to avoid Redacted hurting me. Friday, February 14th, weather, heavy rain. The afternoon rain was especially heavy. It's been months since I transferred schools and everything at the new place is pretty good. I actually ran into an old classmate after school today. He said last week when Redacted was taking out the trash, someone threw him in the garbage chute. When the janitor opened the door, he was covered in trash and stank like hell. But none of that has anything to do with me. Tomorrow's a holiday. Where should I go play? Children are so cruel sometimes. That was... Ugh. I don't blame Redacted for hating all of his classmates.
Turning into an evil bunny.
Yeah. I have a cousin with OCD. She has to wear gloves, otherwise she washes her hands so often her skin breaks up and falls off.
Yeah, I knew one of the kids I worked with had to compulsively check the stove because it was a trauma-induced OCD because her family had previously been in a house fire. And so she's always constantly worrying about the stove, and like she would break down crying because she's like, I need my phone, I need to text my parents, I need to ask them to check the stove.
Yeah, that's some trauma right there. Brutal. Can we stop doing these soul-crushing stories?
No, that's the point of these stories, kind of.
These abnormalities are intense moments of emotion that turn a human soul into some horrific thing. So, good on him for writing a soul-crushing moment. You nailed it.
Or it's a dog that everyone loves even though it eats people.
Yeah. Alright. The other new Abno.
Well, let's just go look at Popote to lift some spirits real quick. We have Popote, right?
Popote's right there.
There he is. Look at that dog. Look how wonderful he is. Such a good boy. Ignore the sobbing child next to him.
Yeah, can we put these two in the same unit? There you go. Now you're not lonely, and now there's someone for you to play with.
What does he do? Do you mean the dog or the sobbing child? The dog, if you do poorly, he breaks out and starts eating people. Otherwise, he's just dog.
If you do any work other than red, he will count down his counter. And if his counter hits the 0, he will break out and choose one employee to consume. And the Child of the Galaxy just wants a friend. And if any of his friends die, he kills all of his friends.
Could Child of the Galaxy befriend Popote?
I don't know. I think we should just put a little quarter here, link the two up.
What is Child of the Galaxy's story? Did we ever read it?
I don't recall reading it. But we'll give it a quick
It seems long. You don't have to if you don't want to.
It's mostly a poem, or a diary. It was a night veiled in gentle mist. A barefoot child was looking at me. He was crying, his dreamy eyes filled with sorrow. The sadness hanging on his face stopped me in my tracks. He said he'd lost something precious, and when I offered to help, he gave me a big smile. A teardrop fell from the child's dewy eyes as stars showered from the sky. The world falls into a slumber, trapped in an ecstatic lullaby. That night, the galaxy descended with bare feet. It talks about the gifts. And then this is an employee who got the gift. Yeah, so it's a mysterious space child who just wants friends.
We don't know if the stories are saddening. We've never read them.
But yeah, lonely space kid.
Oh, lonely space child.
Who is glitched and won't get their Q counter back up to 5 again, so they're no longer safe to work. Better than the warm-hearted woodsman.
He is ready.
He is ready. So if I send someone in here to work, with temperance of 3 or higher, the work will go fine, but the Q counter will go to 0. And then the next person to go in, if the Q counter is 0, is killed instantly, regardless of any of their stats. He rips their heart out, puts it in his chest, and then goes on a rampage and must be put down. Woodsman.
It's a bit rude.
It's a bit tough. I mean, I want to get them to fight. I want a three-way battle between the Wolf, the Red Riding Hood, and the Woodsman. I don't know how that would go. So, did we force spawn the next Abno?
Alright.
That was standard FIFO something, right?
Yes. 180
180
03.
03. Just 5 digits?
Just give me a second. Let me double check it.
Conforming. You saw Wolf Among Us. I did see Wolf Among Us. Wait, was Red Riding Hood in Wolf Among Us?
She was not. No, she was mentioned, but she was not in it.
Yeah. Oh, Wolf Among Us. What a good ride that was.
Yeah.
That's it. 5 digits. Okay. Boom. All right. And workday. It's another 18-point day. All right. More new story from Angela, too. Thankfully, you've been collecting energy ever since your very first day here, never missing a single day. My role is to encourage you to collect the proper amount of energy each day, sometimes by nagging, sometimes by encouraging you with praise. That's what bosses should do. Sometimes you push and sometimes you praise. You can't just do one and not the other, because then you end up with really unpleasant people to work with.
Hey.
Yes? Carrying on. It must have been hard to adapt to the corporation, but you tried your best to extract the energy, along with bearing the numerous sacrifices along the way. It was also my role to butter you up with plain words to help you avoid sinking into the pit of guilt. This part was particularly irritating because being your nanny wasn't in my programming, but we still were able to fulfill our roles anyhow. You might have noticed this earlier if you ever took a moment to look deeper into this company. But the pipelines used to transmit energy to the outside haven't worked for a long time. Right now, they are very rusty. This means the energy collected from our branch is excluded from the total energy collected by Lobotomy Corporation. Excuse me? Isn't it fascinating? Don't be too upset. I'm not saying that all the energy you collected was for nothing. Well, now there is one more thing for you to find out. Where does all that energy go? Where does it go?
Into the singing machine.
We're just feeding a generative AI. I make soulless songs for Suno all day long.
No, the singing machine's the one that crushes people, right?
Yes, it does a lot of it.
It's in the background of one of the pictures.
It is. All this energy goes to pay Punishing Bird's salary.
Yes, we haven't seen the ending, so don't spoil it.
Correct. Yeah, this is furthest in the story.
It goes to pay Punishing Bird. You're correct.
Yeah, because he's a good bird. He's actually watching over us right now. I had to stretch your PNG just a little bit so that Punishing Bird did not outsize you.
Thanks. Oh, his Punishing Bird could just grab me by my head and carry me off.
Just fly away. No, come back. That's my most precious thing ever.
You're being punished. Wait,
when we force spawn them in, we don't get the second Abno for the day.
Why didn't you tell me that?
Because I just want to do the new Abnos.
Yeah, but we could have also force spawned in Saya.
We could have, yeah.
Or one of the ones we need the equipment for.
Yes. I was just trying to get things...
Why?
Oh, easy. When we go back to 36, it'll probably go back the other way.
Yes, we do know about White Knight, unfortunately.
Yeah, White Knight's kind of lurking around here. We just haven't gotten around to him yet. Hello there, ma'am.
I think you messed it up.
What are you talking about? It's the bottom of the map.
Because we were only supposed to... Why did it have us pick 3?
We pick 3.
The first time. We did the rabbit and then we picked the other 2, right? I think that it might be glitched because we weren't spawning in the proper amount.
Yeah, we're not, we should be up to 6 Abnos down here right now.
Okay, then I think we need to rewind.
Okay.
Because I don't think it's supposed to be glitched like that.
Yeah, okay, alright. So, did day 36 memory reset then? Alright.
Oh, you know that mod.
Good set of gear. Most of the Aleph have had pretty wild gear. There's a few that are kind of niche cases. But yeah, I mean, it's Aleph level. Alright, so for Saya, we know how to deal with her panic mechanic. We just need to make sure that there's a group of people in discipline that have white damage. So when someone from the extraction department panics because of Saya, they run up to the discipline department and we unpanic them. Because I don't know how I don't know how to get rid of the flowers without them panicking. Fortunately, we can unpanic them. That's my boy. No, my boy! For help! Oh, Asdif. But yeah, we haven't done White Knight. We haven't done Apocalypse Bird. Those are like the big ones for...
Still haven't done Silent Orchestra.
We haven't done Silent Orchestra yet either. Alright, so Amajiki, you need to get out of that department so that Homura can love Maguka. Except for the fact that we need all white damage in this department.
Why, we don't have the...
Are we going to spawn it in?
We don't have the bunny anymore, right?
Yeah. But if we're going to have Saya...
We would spawn in Saya in the one we just did.
Yeah. We're going to have Saya. This department needs to have white damage so that when the people in this department panic, the only place they can run to is this department.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my logic there.
They don't connect to...
This only connects up to this point.
Okay.
It's a nice... Alright, so Vox is white damage. Black, red, black. You shoot too slow to be useful. Caitlin. Red, pale. White on Ramirez. Okay.
But that also means if anyone in any other departments panic, we can't help them.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't seem good. Oh, you can also see what the new gear does.
Yep. Sanchez, because I know they can tank it. Cheeky. Come over here. So we got Max Ramirez. We need to keep Maguka and Homura together. So let's actually move Shao here. Alright, Amajiki, you get to work in the basement. In fact, we're going to feed you to Saya anyway, so it's fine. Max, Ramirez, and Maguka are all white damage. They can help unbreak our employees. And then we've got Caitlin over here with the white damage, and Hannah over here with white damage. So we still have a little white damage spread around. Upstairs is all reds and pales, because upstairs is pretty safe. Alright. The poster, you mean this thing down here? The Sephirah? It's like a Jewish mysticism thing. And the departments are laid out vaguely like that. So you got your control, safety, training, information, welfare, discipline, central, records, extraction, and architecture.
Alright, you ready?
Standard FIFO. Is this the... This is the new one? Okay. And then I can just change the number. Messiah?
200903.
200903. And then we Patronum our energy in. Expecto Patronumies 1090. Good minute, 22nd day.
Oh, we didn't check out the gear.
Yeah, I'll still have a deployment phase before day 37. You need loading music, game.
Wouldn't that just be one more thing to load?
Yeah, you're right. It's not like I can turn down the graphics. You're at the point in Vox Machina where they're in the Feywild? Nice. The Feywild's such a cool place in D&D. Elves and fairies and spirits and such. It's like Avatar's spirit realm, basically. Ego lists. Let's see what our new Aleph does for us. Maybe Shao can use it. They're wearing WoW armor. Wow. The corrosion of deathly resentment. When the wearer wields the EGO weapon, the corrosion of deathly resentment, their damage increases based on the number of deaths within the facility, though this comes with certain negative effects. This weapon will reduce the target's resistances for a short time after every attack.
And it attacks fast.
Fast, 20 to 24. Damn. What are the certain negative effects? If you don't wear the corresponding weapon, it's just a pretty decent Aleph armor. Oh yeah. Shout's feeling it. Well, we'll see what the negative effects are after an ordeal kills some clerks. Oh boy, clerks! Senpai never has a plan. You need to fight Red Mistwet, so what's the plan? I don't have a plan. I originally wanted to do the cheese strap where you stick someone in the shelter from March 24th and let the Abnos take care of it. Given the number of Abnos we have, it wouldn't have been too hard, but we haven't rolled the shelter, so... I wonder if I can do that strat for Binna's suppression too, because I know that one's also a stand-up fight. Alright, so we got our new thing and we got our Saya. I didn't write down what Saya's work types were. All I know is that I had Amajiki doing it. Wait. Okay, we got some things locked in here still. Yeah. This is the flesh nonsense. So... Hi, Saya. How you doing? Oh, just thinking about ending the world. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it now. The fight against the Arbiter that will be coming up as idle does count. Okay.
To the Aleph suppression? Is that what you mean?
Well, let's throw something at the wall, see what sticks. In you go, Sanchez. At least if you can't remember what Amajiki was doing here. Oh wait, no. I think I remember now. It was repression.
Oh wait, we want to read the...
Oh, blurbs. It invited Sanchez to join her on the Ferris wheel. Oh, nice. Oh, did we get the right work type right off the start? I don't know what damage it does yet, because we haven't failed a roll.
She
Likes to swing. Hey, baby, I hear you like to swing. For some reason, it seems sad. Cheer up. Just because you're in jail. Monster jail. Quietly stares at her. Oh, it's red damage. Okay. Yeah, Sanchez is built for this. She completely ignores them.
That's rude.
How rude.
Why did we do so well? That seems weird.
Yeah, that seems weird for an Aleph, but I'm gonna take it. Arbiter will get you too many abnormality. Also, Flesh Out will do the same. Ah, okay, it's an interaction with something. Yeah, the extra.
You don't have the Flesh Idol though, right?
Not currently. Oh my god. Oh my god, 60 boxes for the information.
That's 2. That's 2 words.
Still, it's a lot of boxes. All right. I'm gonna keep doing instinct work and hope there's no downside to it. She heals their HP and SP. When the work was good, it healed all the employees in the department by a small amount. In addition, the Q counter increased. Okay, this can't be this good. When the work was good, it applied the vampirism effect to the employee working on it. Okay, alright.
Oh, like Abigail.
Sanchez, are you feeling vampire? Oh yeah, they got a thing now. SP minus 30, all other attributes plus 7. It reminds me of the games of hide and seek I used to play with my sister. Bloodied casket, tough love. Okay, Sanchez. Back in you go! Hey! Oh, Saya. Okay.
I forgot how fucking loud that was.
That was really loud.
Why did we haven't even touched her? Why did she transform?
I don't know. I think if she doesn't get worked long enough, she transforms.
Fuck, that scared me.
Yeah. Caught me off guard too. I'm alright. Oh, jeez. What the fuck?
Maybe you can't have the same person working?
Maybe. Alright. Mental health team. Beat the sanity back into the police. Mental health work is fucking crazy. You just go in there and shoot them with your mind healing gun?
Oh, she's a murder.
Yeah, that's... Well, we're gonna lose some... Hey, what's going on? That spread way too fast. Okay, we got Sanchez is fixed. Amajiki. Fix Amajiki. Alright, Amajiki's mental health has been fixed. Where's the other one? How far have they gotten? There they are. Okay. Wow, they're really moving. They're really moving. Alright, good luck, Xiao. Okay, I didn't like that at all. When the work was bad, it struck the employees and caused them to bleed, and the Q counter decreased. Oh, come on, Xiao!
It's been downed. But people, they're not attacking Shao.
Shao! Well, they all got diverted because they insta-suppressed fucking funeral. Somebody stop Shao before they let something else out.
Why is Shao so fucking fat?
I don't know.
No, none of them can catch up to her.
Yeah, I'm seeing the issue. We have to... Are we coming? Are we coming, guys? Yeah, they're coming. Okay. Shao has been fixed. Just barely.
Do they still have the vampirism effect on them?
Yeah, where is Sanchez? Yes, they still have it on.
You might want to maybe send in...
Alright, Amajiki.
Yeah, the panic where they go and break other ones out.
Yeah. It's their highest stat. It determines what kind of panic they have. We sorted that out when we were working on Guardian Dolls suppression, because they had a wild panic mechanic as well. Panic mechanic. He's not doing as well as... I think it might be just the first employee gets the thing and then they can't go back in. Maybe. Amajiki, could you please not die in there, please?
Well, you do have a -12.
Yeah. I knew that first work was too easy. Oh, this is gonna be a negative outcome, isn't it? Red? Okay, but he didn't get the back piece, but I think that was only for good work, right? Yeah, but it was good. Each day, the first time it works with the blessing. The player will receive lifesteal on attacks and take reduced damage. And I think this is going to be then they can't work on this Abner anymore. Alright, so we got to finish a bar to get rid of this -18. She's going to break out. She's fine. She's fine. She's just hanging out. Alright, Saya?
Maybe you should wait for Amajiki to heal?
He's fine. Look at him.
Or just send someone else in.
Oh, look at him. He's bounced back almost completely. So, Amajiki, we're going to put you in this hallway here. Try and limit the spread of the flash.
Alright, good night, kiddo.
Rest well, buddy. Take care. Amajiki actively dying. Did you not
You're not actively dying yet.
Yet?
You just need to give the...
She gives you Wonder Lab? I don't think we have Wonder Lab. No. Have you tried dying inactively? Amajiki, just go. Accept the flesh. Yes, see you tomorrow for Voyager.
I'm thinking?
What are you thinking about? I'm actually a seed. Oh, his sanity's not gonna hold out. He has 106 sanity. Keep it together! Okay, we need to resist so much more white. Amajiki, come on. Just a few more rolls. Woo! It's so loud. Alright.
Why is that so fucking loud?
I thought we deleted that file.
No, we deleted the squelching one.
Yeah. Sound check.
If I download Audacity, you can lower volumes, right?
Oh yeah, easy.
No, you can keep it. I'm gonna go into her files.
I'm just turning down the base game sounds for a hot minute. Alright. So, Amajiki, we need you to heal up. And then we need you to feed the flesh blob back to Saya. You know, the panic thing looks like it might be over because they didn't get the flower on their heads. They must just get the flower on their heads when she, like, awakens to the censored blob. Amajiki, heal faster, buddy. Come on. My ears, but why? We're doing our best, all right? Not every mod has nicely balanced sounds. Remember that one that had the really loud phone?
The phone wasn't loud. It was just constantly playing.
Yeah. So we got 25 boxes. I'm going to do this. Yeah, it should have been repression, not attachment. He's got a blob on his head. And a ticking health damage. That's playing out of your speakers.
Why?
Couldn't tell.
Why?
Because Audacity, somewhere in the toolbar, there's a input-output option. Alright, feed Saya. Go. That'll get the blob off of your head. Need that mod for next stream. We're struggling with the amount of mods we have already. We've already had to pull 2 or 3. Alright, yeah, the feed is really good. And that'll get rid of your little blob there, buddy.
I don't know what to do.
The little down arrow on audio setup? Oh, that's not a down arrow?
It is, but it doesn't do anything.
Oh, weird. I haven't updated Audacity in years, so I couldn't check. Alright. Alright, his blob is gone, and that earned us a lot of boxes for Saya. Work success. Oh my god, look at all the work success. I didn't even notice this last time. Look at her bonuses for observation levels. Fucking 40% work success? Okay, so where were we here? After completing feeding work, you will gain energy equal to the employee's level times 10, and the counter will increase by 1. If the employee is wearing size EGO armor, the counter will increase by an additional 1. If no work is performed for 200 seconds, it will reset the Q counter to 0. Through dialogue, we discovered that Saya is collecting energy for blooming. After the Q counter reaches 0, all employees in the department will assign to Saya will receive a seed. The seed will continue to drain SP from the employee until they panic, at which point the effect is removed. If any employee is wearing Saya's EGO armor, will not reset the counter due to 200 seconds of inactivity. Whenever an employee is holding flesh, it commits a total of 160 HP loss, ignoring resistances. To do with the counter, Q counter will decrease. Okay. So while you're wearing the flesh, taking damage will count down her counter.
I don't know how any of this works.
If you go to effect, you just use volume and compression to turn the volume down. Amplify. And you put in a negative number.
That seems...
That's a bit of a drastic negative number. You know what that means? Fish? What? Alright.
That doesn't sound any quieter.
Just wet squelching noises over the stream. Hey guys, how's it going? Where everything's normal over here. Oh, things are not normal over here.
Yeah, but not any different.
That's what I use to turn down volume. I use negative amplifying. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was sitting in Mammy to go work with the naked nest. Naked nest. Na, 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 na. Immediate. Christopher. Dana. Zook, hello, hello. Nice to see you too. Hope things are going well for you wherever you are. Welcome, welcome. We're just playing some Lobotomy Corporation. Some aggressively modded Lobotomy Corporation, if you're curious. Modding games has just sort of become a thing around here. Alright, Iran, go look at the painting. Sunny boat days. What was sunny boat days work type? Insight. Max, go do that. Funeral of butterfly fella, Olive. And then we have to watch this happen. Attachments. Jinx, you can get attached to the nightmare. Why are your stats so low? Oh, the sleeping bag shouted. Okay. Well, I know a solution to that. We'll just send someone in from a neighboring department. Oh, Audacity. Makes me remember all the book editing streams. You remember those from the first year or so of streaming? 2 years? It was quite a while. She's attached to her nightmares. What's one more gonna do? Fair enough. You were busy with work, but you had a chance to stay, so you're here. Well, thanks for spending your time off work checking in on us. Appreciate it. And I hope your work is going well. Alright, that work is finished. So Arong is the painting dupe now, or nuggets, so we have to be careful with that. Any damage Arong takes will be put on Angel Dust. Rude. Alright, back down here, our penalties have been cleared. We're going to have Amajiki work with Saya again. So we can get that meat. Let's zoom way out and kind of scroll away so it doesn't like splorch in our ear. Alright, that didn't feel as loud as the other ones. Thank you so much, and I hope you too. Thank you, thank you. See? Good good vibes.
Don't die, please.
Feels like it's taken forever to get rid of like this last 5% of that cold. Like the first 90%, yeah, that healed up in like a couple of days. But the last 5 has just been brutal. There's that awesome squelch again. Alright, Amajiki. Wow, you killed it on that repression. Good job, buddy. 42 boxes. That was loud. They are loud. Belle's reworking the audio files right now.
Alright.
And I'll try to stay zoomed away from it so it doesn't play as loud.
I have gone through and I have lowered the sounds for all of them.
Alrighty.
Are you wanting to restart the day to...
I'm doing alright on the day. But if we crash or we finish the day, I will back out and we can swap them in. Alright, send Amajiki in to do a feeding now. Is he healed up? He is healed up. Off you go, buddy. We'll get away from it so it doesn't play too loud. Yay, validation. Yes, Belle coming clutch. She's always coming in clutch. Yeah, that's still kind of loud. Alright, so he's feeding her. Feed the beast. And as for this, oh my gosh, what do we do over here? Thank you, my love. We don't send in person with the thing. Because I would bet that guideline is don't send in the person with the thing. So maybe Shao can go in. No, they don't resist enough red. It's got to be Amajiki. Bro's got to carry this department. He's going to heft it up on his back and just walk it out of here. Saya. Aleph, 32 boxes. 10 to 13 white damage. Wow, she's not playing around.
Yeah, well, if we could see her what she actually looked like, of course we'd be taking that much damage.
Yeah, true. But, alright. Remember when we first got her, it felt a little overwhelming with all the panics? But I understand how to deal with her now. You have some people nearby to suppress the panics when they happen, because she's going to transform, because I'm not going to work her every 200 seconds. Once those panics are cleared, she doesn't transform again. It's just a one-time thing. And then you repress and feed, repress and feed, repress and feed. And you get paid out, and there's very low risk, provided you can resist white damage. We got Saya figured out. And now, there is some blurbs here about wearing her armor, making you immune to some of this stuff, but we need some more boxes before we can get there. Now, as for this chick, I can go for another instinct, I guess. Amajiki. Do we have anyone in another department that resists even more red? Oh, Vi. Excuse me. With the 0.18. Oh, and Homer is 0.2. Mammy is 0.2. Ramirez is 0.3. But Vi is just so... so good. Yeah, go Vi. It'll be a second for her to walk over here, but I think it'll be worth it. Oh. Alright, so while that's queuing up, let's do some other random works just to advance the day timer. I love Blue Star. It's my favorite Aleph abnormality because it doesn't make me want to scream into a pillow. It's fine. It's fine. It actually is fine. Oh, here comes Vi, ready to do the job. Hey, real talk. If I decided to just drop the whole VTuber thing and just face cam it, would you guys, I mean, obviously you guys are pretty invested after all these years. Would you guys still enjoy streams as much, or would it be too weird seeing my actual face here?
Why?
It just popped in my head, and I did the noise. Like, that might have been a funny face. Or they'd be like, man, this guy fidgets so fucking much, he needs to calm the fuck down. It might be a little weird? Okay, good. I'll never show my face again then. Good. He can't handle me outside of the anime boy package.
I mean, it was weird for the...
Okay, Vi's not dead.
Why is size counter 0?
Oh, what the fuck is she doing? Why is she zooping around? 2,000 hit points? Fuck you, bitch. Each day, the first employee received an EGO gift. Not what I expected. Okay. All right. Okay. Man, her animations are great. Just like do 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 do. All right, this should be enough max level employees in Aleph level gear to do something, right? Ramirez is dead? Excuse me? Did you just cleave through four level 5 employees in a second? Do we have enough to put her down? Probably not. Yeah, there we go.
But Mammy lives. You want to exit the game and get the lowered sound files?
Yeah, but I want to retry the day to get back all that gear.
The irony.
Of what?
Mammy is the only one left.
Yeah. That was so much damage so fucking fast. So it wasn't the gift that set her off. It didn't say anything about the gift setting her off in the instructions. So maybe I'm just doing the wrong work and we just got crazy lucky on that first one? Or the first one's a freebie? I don't know. All right, another thing I want to change out is Xiao needs to get out of here. Because we don't want anyone in here to have Justice as their highest stat. Because then they run out and go release other Abnos. Ah, yes, we'll get Jake from State Farm. Xiao can live up here. And yeah, we got our weight damages there. Okay. Now we want to enter the day and then exit the game from inside the day. Quit the game. All right. Now we'll get those files uploaded. Uploaded. Right, my dear? Oh, I have a message from Belle. It's sound files. Give fresh, silly, chop, die, scream, move slow.
I wonder why it doesn't seem to be
All right, so it's the sound effect folder there. Yeah, I see them. Now we want to download this. And download this. And that's. And die. Scream. These are great file names. I love it. And then move slow. There we go.
Because move slow is a squelch.
Yeah. Get rid of all these. Go to our downloads folder. And grab the fresh ones. Control C. Go back to that folder. Control V. There we go. We have the fresh, not ear-destroying ones.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, yes. I believe. All right. Belle, you're a butt. She just says that to my face if it needs to be said.
I will.
Just not right now. Oh man, we got to close the game without it crashing. Oh, but still my beating heart.
What a rare occurrence.
I know, right? Bleh. I don't know if we can get Punishing Bird this deep down into the facility. We might have to force spawn him in to do Apocalypse Bird. But Apocalypse Bird requires a very careful setup too. Because I know I'm spoiled on one of the mechanics. And that's the different eggs are resistant to different damages. So you need to have a bunch of pale damage in one spot, white, black, and red in different spots. And they need to go and work separately. You can't just box select everyone and hope for the best. Game's loading. Trust me. It's doing its thing. Anyways. So, who has big plans for the week? It's St. Patrick's Day this Tuesday. We're doing Irish stew for lunch and Irish breakfast, which is, spoiler, just an English breakfast.
What's Irish stew?
It's stew with potatoes. I don't know.
I don't know. It might kind of sounds like it might be good.
And then something Irish for dinner. Probably more Irish stew.
We should. Well, let me know what's in the Irish stew when you go to work.
Mm-hmm. Pretend to be real Irish for a bit. Got green cheesecake. Green cheesecake.
I'm not sure I'd like that.
It's like a fun green, not like a weird moldy green. The question is, will the people of City be excited enough about St. Patrick's Day to be like, oh man, I gotta go down to name of restaurant to get some Irish breakfast. You want some baked beans with your breakfast?
No. I don't like baked beans in general, really.
It's the magical fruit.
That's just beans in general.
Yeah. Making my chorizo chickpea soup this week. Tomorrow, actually. Be excited. Do you hear me, chat? Be excited. It's a very good soup. Tell them how good it is.
It's really, really good.
Fucking bomb-ass soup. I'll send you a bowl. Just give me your address, and I'll just tape a little container shut and put your address on it and drop it in a mailbox. And ruin everyone else's mail. Why does my postcard reek of chorizo? Because I actually really enjoy chickpeas and things. They're like soft and kind of smooshy, and they're like a little savory when you bite into them. They're really nice. Need more chickpea recipes.
I did not know you liked them that much.
They're, what are they called? They're like lentils or whatever as a group of foods.
Mm-hmm.
There were some recipes I found on YouTube Shorts that use like red lentils.
Alright, fingers crossed.
Alright, here we go. Amajiki. To the thing. Repress the Saya. Oh, I sent Jake in here. He's the one with the sacrifice armor. That might have been a mistake.
You didn't send Jake.
Yeah, but he's in this department. Hey! Reasonably volumed.
And your volume is also turned down.
Yeah. Let's put that volume back where it was. Given the graphics here, she's disturbingly huge compared to the little nuggets. Yeah. Hello, little one. Not bad. Sanchez, go get the thing. Alright, now Amajiki, will you feed her right now? No, you need to heal a little more.
Okay, we can maybe delete the move slow again.
Slorpa, slorpa. What's a slorpa? It's like a Sherpa, but gross. Amajiki's feeding now. Remember, all we need to do is do this to get an extra 10% work success. Which is just great. Alright, yeah, the first one just seems to be a freebie. So Sanchez is going to get that weird back piece. I'm going to use the points off the freebie to go see what the other, like, the work percentages are. So we got 39. Okay, so we got, alright. So. Brutal. Alright. Instinct better than 40%? Don't repress this woman. She does not take kindly to it. 50 fucking 4. Oof. Alright, Amajiki, good luck. Saya's gonna do her thing soon. We have our mental health team ready in the disciplinary department. You didn't tell me mental health came with sharpshooting lessons.
It's a secret. Depending on the mental health issue, you don't really want them to know that.
Oh, fair enough. So do you have like the brain healing gun in the closet somewhere, or do they issue that to you at work?
Yeah, at work.
Oh, okay.
We're not allowed to take that home with us.
Darn. Wouldn't want to be dispensing unwarranted mental health. Did you see someone freaking out in the fast food line? Oh, I got a solution for this. Bang, bang, bang. Mental health gun. Bang, bang, bang. Mental health gun. Amajiki. Listen to me carefully. YouTube. Kitchen gun. Watch it. It's like 2 minutes long. You'll be fine. Okay, they got 22 boxes and had a negative outcome. Excuse me? Kitchen gun. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, so we should be doing insight or attachment. Bang, bang! Fucking hilarious. Alright. We just keep... Because of the bonus we get off of the, thing, can we just keep her from doing 20%? Yeah, I think so. Bang, bang, bang. You know, John Wilkes Booth wasn't trying to assassinate him, he was just giving him mental health. See, now you're thinking with portals. The internet is full of so many silly things. It truly amuses me. Very mind-opening experience, right? Comments under that video are kind of fire too, just so you know. Uh-oh, someone has a bad language. Time to wash your mouth out. Bang, bang, bang. Who's a dirty girl? Yeah. Oh, internet. Alright, Amajiki's got the goop on him again. Needs to bolster up his mental health. Wait, I have a mental health gun. There you go, buddy. Get your ass back in there and feed her. Hold on. Yeah, we're up to 30% bonus. Feed her, Amajiki. Feed her. Alright, that's gonna set off our 4-point meltdown. What do we got for our 4-pointers? We got that stupid machine again. Oh, Headless Ictus. I've just been kind of ignoring this one. Angel, let's go take care of it. That's one. The Warm-Hearted Woodsman. Oh, goody! Well, we can work it once without dying. After that, we have to let it escape. And then we got this thing. Oh, and fucking vampire bitch. Insight. Sanchez should be able to just go back in. No, they can't. Minus fucking 30. Jake, they're not healthy enough. Discipline team. Homura. No, that will disintegrate her soul. Ramirez. Alright, Ramirez. You got this, right, buddy? Don't fuck me over, okay? Immediate. Use the stupid machine. Good job, idiot. Good job, idiot. Ramirez is like, I was comfortable up in the upper department. Nothing ever happened. And now I gotta talk to this sword-wielding maniac woman. Maybe she breaks out. We run everyone out of the department and have the rabbits clean it up. They could probably take her. No, I think Ramirez has got this. Good job, Ramirez. All right. All right. Okay. Didn't blow up on our face. Perfect. Purple Dawn next. 58 points. I need to see her Q counter. Lunar Vow. Crimson Love. You can... Oh my god. Look at those margins. 0 to 24 is bad. Brutal. You gotta be really good at this thing. You have meat on your head, Amajiki? No. Okay, then it's time to repress Saya again. And it's 50 boxes to get her basic info, but we've done that before, so it's no big surprise there. Okay. Okay. The clerks in this department have kind of a nice fit to them. The little hexagon patterns on their outfits. Oh, Amajiki. The places I've sent you, you poor man. I don't know what I'm doing. Nobody does. Man, if only we could send Jake in there. Could you finish banking your health, please, sir? 7:10. Good work, Amajiki. We're gonna send you back in there to feed her again. This guy's a little blobby doob. That's what we're calling it. How is this not 100% yet? Go. Splatterlicious. Just get the splorch right next to the piano man. I'm thinking. I am actually a seed. You don't look like a seed. But I suppose you can bury anything. Hey, whoa, Amajiki. I know I sent you in there a little quick, but you want to keep it together there, buddy? Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Okay, good job. There we go. Oh, good lord. Pure white flour. Black, very fast. 15 to 20. 240 boxes. 0.6, 0.3, 0.4, 0.7. Complimentary heartbeat. 173. Weird number to choose, but okay. And the EGO gift is a helmet. HP plus 10, SP minus 7, attack speed plus 3, movement speed plus 3. A sticky substance from Saya's gentlest assimilation. Restores 20 HP to the employee every 10 seconds?
What's her story? Or do you want to just tell people what the story is?
I'll read the story, and if it's less accurate, I'll bring it up. All right. Always hydrate before the stories. This abnormality was recovered during a suppression operation against a cognitive plague incident on the outskirts of the city. Operation team members reported that residents of the entire area exhibited extreme sensory confusion and emotional paranoia. They perceived lumps of flesh as the normal human perspective, while the world seen by ordinary people appears to them as a hell of flesh, and they fanatically worship an entity called Saya. During the recovery process, some team members were not equipped with reverse cognitive filters, permanently lost normal perception abilities. The entity itself did not show aggression and actively followed the recovery unit back to the facility. Saya's appearance is a maiden-like form composed of an amorphous biomass, and its specific image projects completely differently depending on the observer's cognitive filter state. Under standard cognitive filter, it appears as a constantly writhing, fusing mass of flesh, but in the eyes of individuals blessed by it, i.e. cognitive overwriting, it is a beautiful, gentle, green-haired maiden radiating a soft glow. During containment, it was found to continuously radiate a cognitive rewriting wave field. Organic life within the wave field gradually perceives Saya and its affected environment, including its derivatives, as beautiful, pure, and worthy of deep love. At the same time, they perceive the normal human world as decayed, ugly, and in need of purification. The process is irreversible and accompanied by strong mental dependence and devotion. Saya is very willing to communicate with every employee who enters its containment unit, whether they are good or bad. However, when they come out of the containment unit, they always speak highly of Saya. Research notes, Dr. Manaba Oot. What we contain is not just a monster, but a possibility. It's conceivable that in the city, this is the ultimate question of how pure and yet how terrible love can be. Saya's love is unconditional, but the price of accepting this love is surrendering your entire way of perceiving the world. She is not spreading terror, but sharing the real world as she sees it. A paradise directly composed of flesh and life, without hypocrisy or ugliness. The question is our fragile sanity worthy of this overly heavy reality? Director, look what I found. A small fleshy creature suddenly appears in your office. I kill it with fire. So that's a pretty good adaptation of Saya for this setting, because Saya is an alien creature from the visual novel Saya no Uta, the Song of Saya. And our protagonist in that game underwent an experimental brain surgery to save his life after an accident. And everyone else who had this experimental brain surgery ended themselves after the surgery because it changed their perception. All of the normal world and people they met became horrible, grotesque flesh creatures. Food tasted and smelled terrible. The voices were all twisted and warped. And they couldn't handle it. But because he was in an accident, he got his senses back a little bit at a time, and he was able to quietly and slowly adjust to the nightmare hellscape that was the world. And while he's recovering in the hospital, keeping his mouth shut about his perceptions, by the way, not telling the doctor anything, he sees Saya, a perfectly normal looking, lovely girl that he immediately bonds to because she is the only thing in his world that isn't a horrific nightmare. But because his perception is flipped, she is actually a nightmarish Cthulhu-like blob of gross flesh, but he doesn't care because he sees her as a nice person. And they go on to get up to a bunch of things. And the game has 3 endings. One of which is you stick with her to the end, and she completes her work because she gathers enough human DNA to fully sequence life on this planet. So she blooms, releasing spores, converting the entire organic mass of the planet to her kind of life, preparing it for whoever sent her here. And then there's the other 2 options where you turn against her and kill her and then yourself, because you've killed the only thing that's beautiful in your world for the sake of a world that no longer is tolerable to you. And that saves humanity. And the other one is you end up in jail to let her get away. And then from your jail cell, you witness her awakening and see the world begin to change into something beautiful to you. But in reality, the world is being ended. It's a dark game full of some questionable material. But it left an impression on me, like that disconnect between your senses and reality. The comedic side of that is, remember the Christian Jack video in Alters where they switch bodies? Your red is my blue. Really? That's crazy, seeing things through someone else's eye. Like, objective reality, you can only ever know what your senses read it as, not what it actually is, because your senses are your only way to interact with the world. And that, it kind of stuck with me that way. Plus, the sequence where she blooms is beautifully drawn. The figure I have is actually from that moment where she's blooming. So it's super cool. And when I saw this there, I was like, we have to add this one. And I was really hoping that it wasn't like horrifically awful to play. And it's actually really manageable, and I'm happy. So yeah, that's that one.
And that EGO gift.
Yeah, the EGO gift is pretty fucking crazy. So I think we will keep Saya in the facility if we can, because her work isn't bad. There'll be a little event each day where she like awakens if we're not working her, and we have to unpanic a department of employees. But let's be honest here. Once that's dealt with, it's not hard for the rest of the day. Even if she comes up on meltdown, you just do a repression and then do a feeding, and then you're done. As for Lunar Vow Crimson Love, we got some work here to do. Please don't destroy my life. Insight. Amajiki has a 61% on this insight, which is decent. We were using Ramirez from Disciplinary. They had a 60. No, Amajiki's still better. How is Amajiki this good? I just keep using him for all sorts of ridiculous jobs, and he keeps paying out. Off you go. Talk to the... whatever she is. The little vampire princess chainsword monster. Do you need a hug? Belle, hug him? No, I'm fine. I don't need a hug. The story doesn't make me sad. I mean, it's a sad story, but I'm not like, oh, poor Saya. She was a monster from space here to change the planet into something we can't live on. I understand that's not a good ending. It was an interesting piece of writing. Oh, you're already not going to get a good outcome. Oh, please get an okay. 25 boxes. She's gonna break out, and then she's gonna murder everyone so fucking fast. Quit staring at her and do your job. 11 boxes. 32 minus 11. That's 21. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do it. He's already failed. Just don't die, alright? If we finish buying these, we can get another 3% success. When the work was bad, she struck and caused him to bleed, and the counter decreased. Yeah, it's a 1 now. Well, I'm assuming she breaks out at 0. What do I do now? We have to knock it out of the park. 40% is the best we can do. And only the top, what is it, 8 boxes count for success? Brutal. I wish I had the Kyoko armor. Because if she deals red damage, we can just send one person there to punch her in the face over and over again. Oh, Sai is converted. Alright. It's good, because Jake has finished storing up all their HP. Be ready to do the mental health treatments, and anytime now. Okay, Jake just broke. Get him fast. He's one of the ones that's going to end himself. Pessimistic philosophy. Okay. You three stay right here, please. Okay, there goes Sanchez. Hey, what's going on? Why are you... what are you doing there, Jake? You're not... do not suppress. Okay, and now Amajiki is panicked. Now we'll get Amajiki fixed. Alright. There we go. Solution problems. Jake, I don't like how you chimed in there. You almost killed people. You need to dial it down, friendo. Alright, mental health crisis averted. This mental health thing is easy. You just need a blue crystal crossbow made out of nightmares, deep-sea fish creatures.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Why didn't I think of that? It did murder all of the clerks instantly in this department. Wait. No, we got a clerk back. Clerks can get healed? That's not right. That's a cursed clerk. I ain't having no cursed clerk hanging around. Alright. 50s. Does anyone have a decent... Olive has a 56. Christopher has a 60. Oh boy, Chrissy poo. Maybe. 61. Immediate's got a 61. Okay, maybe. Angel, what's your resist? 0.2. With a 61.4. Oh my god, yes, I'm alive. No, you ain't! Look, I can't have cursed things running around, alright? Angelust, you do the lunar vow work. We'll queue up a couple other works, just advance the bar a little bit. Who in this department doesn't have max justice? Maguka, get in there. Alright, Angel. You just have to hit 25 boxes, alright? I'm not asking for more than that. Just hit 25. Come on, buddy. You got this. 61%. Roll the dice. Roll the dice. He's doing well. 10 boxes, 3 failures. 13 and 3. Come on. Alright, 13 and 4. Okay, if I'm counting out loud as bad luck. 20, 21. Come on, buddy. 24. One more box. One more box. Oh! Alright, that was really close. I did not like that. But we got it. And this is going to get us another 3% success. This is just such a tight margin for error. Yikes. Alright. This feels like one of those ones where you just have to be really careful, and if she breaks out, you're like, well, that's it for that day. But she is an Aleph. There has to be a way to suppress her. Rabbits. Maybe. Maybe rabbits. Trick if she breaks out would be getting the employee working on her out of the department before she gets out of the department, and then locking it down with rabbits. Because that would get us an Aleph suppression. Fill the bar up. We'll do our purple thing. Purple guy. Do. Let's finish this day. I don't want to jinx it, but things are running pretty smoothly right now, but we also haven't even made it to the Dawn ordeal yet. When I had, now that I have this department, I remember having Melting Love down here the first time we played, and I put the employee working on her in this hallway, and they just spent the first, like, 3 minutes of the day killing all the clerks. And that kind of worked. Purple Dawn. Purple Dawn! Are you feeling the Purple Dawn, my dear? Off you go, idiot. Off you go. Nice, easy, one blob per department. Issue the orders, get it done. Zoom in so we're not seeing too much combat. Calculate in the background. Alright, no one here who's in danger of dying to a testicle. Wait, is that another clerk? Where did that one come from? Is it dealt with yet? Hey, what's going on up here? Oh, fuck, his weapon doesn't do damage. That's right, he has that weird healing weapon. He shouldn't be in a department by himself. Arskit, no! Okay, good job, everyone. Thank you for backing up Arskit. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, fragment of the universe we can deal with. Fun fact, that's what the testicles do. When you let them live too long, they let things out of their containment units. Alright, Piano Man, how you feeling? Still a 3, okay. Other Piano Man, still a 3, okay. We're dealing, we're coping, alright? We're coping. Are you coping? I'm coping. I'm 70% cope by volume. Sanchez actually has better white resist than you do, Amajiki, so they can probably work on Saya. Yeah, they yeah. All right. And then up here, Amajiki, 61.4. But that probably means... Yeah, Angels has a 72 now. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Stupid joke incoming. Hey! All my jokes are stupid. Yeah! I'm still uncomfortable with this clerk. Go away. Watch Angel just blow the fucking 70%. Let's move you guys out of this department just in case. But first, Sanchez, you need to feed. Feed the beast. Leave the peach cobbler in the kitchen alone, Mother would say, going upstairs. And I couldn't help myself. I sneaked in and watched him. Watched him make his 2 little peach shoes. Taunting. Nobody's gonna wear those, I'd say. They're stupid. But on he worked. Oh, peach cobblers. Okay. It has indeed broken out. Because Angelus couldn't handle a fucking 70%. And sadly, Sanchez is working with Saya right now. Oh my god, Angel almost died. Oh, I shouldn't have sent them in. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, alright, pause. Get Sanchez out of the way. Sanchez, you gotta be faster than this thing. Run, 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 run. Pause. Okay.
Is he out though?
Oh no! I can't do it. The department isn't full yet, or isn't fully out.
Okay, but you can. If she moves up, she'll move up to disciplinary, right?
Yeah.
So get everyone out of disciplinary.
Yeah, Sanchez is moving. I prematurely got everyone out of disciplinary. Okay, she's in disciplinary. So what's in disciplinary? 1 hostile entity, 9 clerks. Clerk's about to have a bad day. Alright. It's gonna cost so much energy. 253 energy. Rabbits, go!
Where is she?
Right there.
Oh my god, she killed a rabbit.
Oh no.
Killed another rabbit.
There's 16 rabbits.
The guardian doll couldn't even touch me.
Yeah, I think.
Well, she was actually just running.
Yeah. The rabbits are supposed to be like they're supposed to be able to handle anything. I worry this might be over too. Do I get a refund if the rabbits can't handle it?
Maybe try and send some of your people? She's almost dead?
Yeah, she is. Fuck up. Resist to fucking everything. Amajiki. Do we just send everyone and see if we can't like blitz her down all in one big push? Can't believe she blew up the rabbits. Like, yeah, holy shit. That was a lot. Yeah, she's just moseying along. Like, we got a lot of firepower in this hallway, right? On your mark! Fire! Okay. I can't see any of their health bars. Red shield. Oh, shit, we got her. We got her.
Oh my god.
It took every employee we had
And all of the rabbits.
ambushing her when she was at 30% health. And I put red bullets on like the first 6 employees to shield them.
But you did it.
It's fucking bonkers. Alright, let's get everyone back to their departments.
Now the question is... other Alice?
That is a good question
Saya?
we have right here. Saya's a non-escaping entity.
Ah.
Alright, did those commands actually issue? No, some departments did not get the memo. Why did we do this? Because she breaks out. Her restrictions on breaking out are really close. But Belle's right. We have 1 out of 3 Alephs now. That would be Gabura's last mission.
But the only other Alephs we have is Blue Star and Mephisto, and we don't know how
And
Mephisto
Vought.
works. We ran into this problem when we did Guardian Doll.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, we really need to get Mountain or something.
Yeah, Mountain is suppressible. Slime is suppressible.
Censored.
Censored is suppressible.
I think we need other Alephs.
You think we need other Alephs? Because Blue Star, we could try to break it out, and it would kill every clerk in the building. But our agents are all strong enough to face it, and we just have to blow it up. Because it's yeah, it has realistic. It's weak to something at least, unlike all these modded ones that are strong against everything. And Vox, I think if we run away from Vox long enough, they'll drop all their old acquaintances and end up somewhere where they can actually fight them. So yeah, after 10 old acquaintances, he runs out, and then you just fight him without any acquaintances in the room. But to make him break out, we have to do badly, right? Yeah, we have to do badly, which would mean sending in someone to take a shitload of damage. One of my favorite games to play is my headache from dehydration, caffeine withdrawal, lack of proper nutrition, my ponytail, lack of sleep, not wearing my glasses, or brain tumor. Amajiki, please take care of yourself.
I can assure you it's probably not the last one.
Yeah, you're not on an episode of House. It's probably one of the first ones. I think we just push the walk in this day and maybe purchase one of Saya's gears. Because that buying the rabbits was expensive. That was 252 energy we just poofed away. But now that she's at 3, we can work on her a few more times. Because her gear
You are
is...
at 6% though.
Yeah, 222 and 120. Which is standard Aleph gear pricing. Bloodied Casket, Tough Love. And then the armor's called Beloved. Don't like that EGO gift. SP minus 30 is such a nasty buff. Wow. Send Angel down because he's got the best chance out of everyone. And then down here, yeah, Saya's already been worked with. But with that plus 40%, we should still get decent odds on it, right? 60. Does that include the bonus? I feel bad that you're getting caffeine withdrawals already, buddy. Most people don't get the caffeine withdrawal problems until they're a little more into a career, when the caffeine is the only thing getting them to and from work.
A lot of college students do.
Yeah. When did college get so challenging? That sucks. Where's all the binge drinking? You know, who can afford to binge drink these days? It was the lack of sleep. Ah. Well, sometimes sleep be like that. My headaches are usually a wombo combo of dehydration, lack of sleep, and coworker. Yeah, look at that. 71% still didn't hit good enough. Fucking Crimson Love. Yowza. Brutal. Yowza. Brutal.
Hey, yowza.
I guess we just gotta knock a few more works out here to fill this bar up. And then the 12-point meltdown will probably take care of us here. We are not going to work Lunar Vow anymore, because if she comes up on meltdown, I want to work her once safely without her breaking out again. Because that's scary. Alright, Mammy, go work with the swarm of horrible insects. I'd be delighted to. Do you ever wish you could replace your coworkers with Android units that don't talk to you? How would that change anything? Occasionally go bleep bloop. If my coworker could be replaced with a robot, I could be replaced with a robot. And then I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. You trying to put me on the streets there, buddy? You imagine cheaply prepared breakfast made by robots? What would the world be coming to? Alright, 12-pointer, what we got? Oh man, that's a lot downstairs. But it is manageable. Alright, that takes care of down here. Up here we got... Oh, Rudolta. I don't remember what Rudolta's deal was. Just insight. Don't fuck it up. Insight and don't fuck it up. My favorite. And Jagger wife. You know what, Mammy? You can go visit the Jagger wife. Alright, that's 5 out of 12. We got big bad, big booty wolf. You know what, Homura? You go visit the wolf. The crying children. Oh yeah, when 15 employees in the facility die. Well, at least that's a higher number of deaths than repression. Oh yes, we repress the children. Repress the children. Repress the children. Can't think of anything I'd like to do more than repress the children. We'll send Idiot in there. Pianist, no big deal. Oh, Muscle Maiden. Hi, Muscle Maiden. I just kind of forgot you out there. We got, oh, Sleeping Bag of Bygone Days, Beauty and the Beast. Booty and the Beast. Caitlin, you deal with the Beast. So we had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we're fine. Sleeping bag. I've completely forgotten what you needed. Attachment. Okay. Off the bed. See you tomorrow for Star Trek. Rest well, buddy. Take care, and thanks for hanging out. Off you go. All right. This should be our 12-pointer, and should be a whole bucket of energy. I want Burrowing Heaven to finish nice and quickly so I can double check everything else. Next one's a 16-point meltdown. More challenging, but not impossible. Alright, that takes care of that. And we got stuff going on down here. Yeah, good work, good work. Sanchez did great. And Angel. Come on, Angel. Let's go. Can we get away with just working on her twice a day until we've got her unlocked?
She could probably have to become a permanent fixture in the
department, yeah. Come on, come on. Fuck, 24. Fucking one short. Okay, yeah, her escape is insane. But to balance out, I would tweak these boxes. Like 18 and then like 19 to 26 and then 27 to 32. That just give us a little more wiggle room on the, or turn one of these up to like a 60. Because damn, it's so hard to get any works in on her. Because I don't want to suppress her again. She'll murder my whole team. But we have finished our energy bar for the day. So I think we will squeeze in 2 more works on Saya, and then we will close the day.
Oh, well, we haven't read her story yet.
We have not read her. Yeah, we'll read the lunar story as well. Sanchez, off you go. Oh, wait, no. Not Sanchez. They have the fucking goop. And the other guy, Amajiki. I wonder if I have to pull all 5 gear on the same day to complete this. Because that could be quite challenging. For the extraction team mission. We may have completed too much of the catalog before getting to this point. Although, I could do something cheeky where I buy some basic employees, put them in some HE gear, and then just execute them all, and then rebuy the gear. So there's an option to cheese it a little. Because I have some HE stuff with like shitloads of boxes, right? Yeah, fire shots at max out. Fire Yager Wife is maxed out. Hell, we could do our Blue Star employee. Headless Ictus? Oh yeah, we can do Headless Ictus. Headless Ictus by itself we could do. Okay, good to know. I might get a little cheesy. Do the feed. Sanchez, get in there. Get rid of the... Nope, not Sanchez. Amajigi. Amajigi, feed the beast. And that'll give us enough to buy the armor. Oh. Want to remove the cognitive filter? No, ma'am. There we go. That'll get us complimentary heartbeats. And that got us one of the gear. It would be lovely if these carried over to the next day. I really hope they do. Alright. But yeah, that's day 37. Look at us go. Workday complete. Nobody dead. 3 panics. 25 alive. It's an 18-point day. 6, 3, 7, 9. Proceed to the next day. We've been on this day before because we were in our fully cheaty run. But we'll actually have to pick some boxes here. You want a second Lunar Vow Crimson Love? Hear me out. They have separate Q counters.
Do they share the same amount of Q? I mean, PE boxes?
Yeah. So we can get twice as many works in.
I mean...
We're not keeping this department with this in here. But this would be a really cheeky way to get more work in on it. And I don't care about Void Dreamer Spider Blood. We have lots of those. Was that insane? Probably. Homeless Beast, Firebird, or Mephisto. I don't remember enough about Homeless Beast to make the call here between that and
that's
Firebird.
The, where we got the werewolf armor from?
No, that's Alleyway Watchdog.
Oh, right.
This is the other wolf. I don't remember having it for that long. Like, we got it, moved on. So large is the city's ground, but my home is nowhere to be found. Those who succeed in the hunt are granted with one of the very feathers that countless hunters once yearned for. I need to remember what this thing is. Alright, blah blah blah. The pipes for the energy are all rusted out. X to action team. Alright. We'll check out that gear we got from Saya. We'll read Doom Bitch's fucking story. And then I think we have a really sneaky, cheeky way to cash in on the next fucking day to get some Crimson Love boxes. What if they both break out?
Then our life is over.
The rabbits couldn't stop them. Oh God. If you're wondering, I'm just playing with Belle's foot here while I'm waiting for the screen to load. Pretending each toe is a bullet. Put them in the clip, and then you're like cock the weapon, but it's just like clicking the ankle. I don't know why I needed to explain that to you. I'm just filling the dead air while the game loads. I'm a weird man. Am I a weird man?
Yes.
See? Oh, good. The game loaded. EGO list. EGO suit. Aleph. Oh, it's right there. Complementary heartbeat. When Saya is contained by the manager, red resistance and white resistance become 0.2. When the employee is attacked, recovers 20% of the HP lost. So I'm assuming when Saya's in the facility, you just get this benefit. It's better when
and she's not escaped.
Yeah.
Oh wait, she can escape.
Yeah. This armor is not strictly an EGO. It contains Saya's love and tissues. It has been observed that the armor is constantly fusing with the wearer. Oh, that sounds like a bad idea.
The weapon.
We didn't get the weapon.
Oh.
Alright, Jake, you're out. Angel, you're coming downstairs. Sanchez, where is your gear? You had the one whatever. Where'd it go? Oh, the fucking penalty from the back piece.
Hmm?
It knocked down their prudence. They can't wear their old gear. Oh, that's fucking annoying. Well, take Solemn Lament, and then we'll put you in a armor that you can stay back in, I guess. Okay, so the what's her name does red damage. I want you to be able to resist red damage, so you can go in there and then so that no one else gets the stupid back piece. Where's the Nixie hammer? There it is. No, you can't put the Nixie hammer on. .4, do I have a better? Do I have better than .4? Cobalt Scar. Gold Rush. Alright, yeah, you can wear Gold Rush. Alright, so Sanchez is a bit of a special case now. That's the thing that happened. Okay. Angel. Okay, Amajiki. Sanchez, you're all fine for panicking. Now, the next person we put down there, Immediates. Yeah, Immediates. You're also down there to work on fucking Doom thing. Let's hire a new Nuggets. Hi, Frank. My name is Frank! Alright, and then we're going to EGO gear you into the stuff that we just lost on Sanchez. And you're going to fill up that department. Frank's 2,000-inch TV. I don't think that's the right tune even. It's a Weird Al song, so you know. Alright, good job, Frank. Yeah, that's an EGO gift. That's going to stick with them for forever until we rewind the day to before they got, or rewind the game till before they got it. Which means I think Sanchez needs to do the first work in each chamber, so that Angel and Idiot don't pick up the fucking gift. All right, okay, all right. Let's see what your story is. You nightmare of a monster, you. Thank you for holding my hand. I won't ever let you go again. I never told you that, did I? In the past, the few times my sister was awake, we would play hide and seek. My sister was in charge of seeking, and I was in charge of hiding. Even though the room wasn't very big, I could always think of places to hide. Gaps between bookshelves, behind curtains, hidden stacks of books. Of course, my sister was always quick at finding where I was hiding. She said she'd give me a special gift if I won. Back then, no one had ever promised me something like that before. I was so happy and excited. I didn't even think about how big a deal it must have been for her to promise that. Now that I think about it, every game of hide and seek is like an exercise in escaping from that cage. That day I hid in the coffin. put a dark velvet cushion over my body and waited for my sister to find me. She searched for a long time and even called the guards, telling them I was missing. I wanted to get up and tell my sister where I was, but she held my hand down through the velvet cushion. There were muffled footsteps and alarms blaring. My sister told me to hide in her cloak, and she said the game wasn't over yet. And no matter what happened, I couldn't make a sound. I couldn't see what was going on outside. I could only follow her footsteps. She didn't walk fast, but she seemed unusually determined. It wasn't until those voices were far in the distance that my sister breathed a sigh of relief. I can still remember her whole body shaking. She said, "Now you can open your eyes and see the world just like from your books." I would go on to see all sorts of places. Restaurants, amusement parks, seashores, game centers, Ferris wheels. But it was all nothing without you by my side. My heart would feel empty. I couldn't get over how nice it would be to have you there too. But there was no time to be sad. Someone had just taught me a cruel truth. I thought of every way I could hide from it, but it was always useless. Why should I be at the mercy of those so-called rules? Why is the story of Teresa always designed to be a tragedy? I've never believed in fate. If I'm going to keep you safe, I have to do something about it. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to keep you alive. So in that game of hide and seek, I went from the one hiding to the one seeking. I found them, saw so many possible Teresas. They were kind and sincere, and should have had an infinite tomorrow. But they were all bound by rules. Even though they were destined to be victims of fate, Teresas never gave up hope. So I'm the same. I won't give up on myself. I won't hide in a corner and cry in secret. I won't paralyze myself with memories of better times. This time it's my turn to fight back. I'm going to be the most amazing Teresa yet. The great villain that ends it all. Going against fate, going against these absurd rules. All for one person. And then later, I returned to the place where we first met, laying down one lie after another. After everything was set up, I disclosed my coordinates to Hyperion. I know you've been looking for me for a long time, so I wanted to give this story the best ending I could. I was determined to leave quietly for you to never, ever find me, all while secretly looking forward to meeting you again, hoping that one day I would be able to hold your hand and take a good look at you once more. I know it's a contradiction, but in a way it's like hide and seek, never making an appearance until just the last moment. I've become the one hiding again, only this time I'm happy. It's like being a child again. Everything is easier. Just be patient and hide without making a sound, and then the game is over. You don't have to risk your life for anyone. You can finally embrace your future. Can't believe I lost in the end. I know all about your persistence, your tenderness, your pain. You're still the same person you were at the beginning. You haven't changed one bit after all this time. I saw you running as hard as you could, just to fulfill the promise you made. I realize that what you want is a future with me. You're so special to me. How can I just ignore what your heart truly wants? Runaway Vampire.
What if she was talking to Abigail? Oh!
Maybe.
I don't think she was. Abigail was about turning your distorted body into artwork or whatever.
Get twisted, bitch! Alright. Let's hop in here. This is a nightmarish hallway. I hate it. I hate it. Homeless Beast, what are you again? Oh yeah, you're the WoW that gives Aleph level gear. I remember now. The same work is performed on Homeless Beast twice in a row. Homeless Beast Q counter will decrease. The work was good. Will sing with turn claw, dealing red damage. When an employee was injured under the circumstances before, the smoke will come up from the wound, boosting the employee's incoming damage. The Homeless Beast Q counter is at 1. Its work damage changed to black. Okay, yeah, this wasn't too bad. I mean, it's got some shitty dice rolls here. You gotta alternate between instinct and repression. What have I done to myself? Whatever it is, problem for next time. Whew. Okay, game's running reasonably stably now. We fixed the audio problem. And we've made some real progress. We got a new memory repository, day 36. And we have unlocked more things. Right? Because Lunar Vow, we got all the stuff. Yeah, so they're technically unlocked for the purposes of the Codex. As is Saya. So our Codex should be more now. Let's go to the main menu on our way out. Take a peeky peek at that. Right, my dear? Even the menu gets a little chuggy sometimes. Codex. We were at 91 and now we're at 91. But Saya's here, as is... Where is she? There she is. Yeah. Why is it 91? Shouldn't it be more? Maybe it's not actually counting them all. I know we got that mod that said it would count all of our modded abnos.
I don't know.
Either way, there's lots of neat stuff here. Even ones we haven't gotten gear for are fully unlocked, so... Good time. Whoa, whoa, it just changed. It just changed. 95. It just updated. Nice. 95. I think there might be some tools we haven't found yet.
Did we get flesh idol?
I don't know. I checked tools.
We didn't have the bunker.
Yeah, well, I tried to do the bunker. I don't know if that got locked in or not. The mirror. What rank was the bunker? Okay, skin prophecy. Teresia. Oh yeah, I think we need to get the bunker still. Whatever we did when we were rewinding, I think we lost.
And we don't have the flesh totem.
Yes. Okay, so we need some tools. Interesting. Oh well. Problems for the future, right, my dear? For the future. And we need to drink the sap 3 more times. Damn, tools are gonna be what holds us back. Yeah. Alright, well. But that's been Lobotomy Corp with only 2 crashes this time. Yeah. So continue to make progress. We're a little more liberal with our console commands because we are just trying to get specific things done rather than just endlessly smashing our head against the wall, which I think is better. I mean, we've been pushing at this game for a while now. We don't need to be just getting stuck on random dice rolls and nonsense like that. We're on track. As for the rest of the streams, I'll be back tomorrow with Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. And then it's going to be... The weeks are always kind of quiet these days just because of how things are set up. We'll be back Friday with more Knights of the Old Republic. So yeah, take care of yourselves out there this week. Any updates or changes that'll be on the Discord. And yeah, thank you all for coming and hanging out and chatting and saying hi and popping in and doing whatever. Appreciate y'all just choosing to spend some time here. Thank you muchly. And to anyone watching the VOD, I acknowledge you. Peace out to you as well. Yeah, so that's where you can find us.
Yee.
But if we don't see you there, wherever you go, whatever you do, have a good time. Good night.
Bye.